Brussels, I tell you. It's gotta weigh like 6 pounds. How am I supposed to know? Oh my goodness. Is that your biggest one yet?
You can tell by the crinkly curly leaf. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Broyans Farm.
It's about 45 degrees out right now. It's a beautiful morning. It's Thursday, so that means we're gonna need the yellow truck and we're gonna be going to the Wilkes-Barre Farmers Market today.
In the cooler, the guys got a load around yesterday while I was at Scranton Market.
Got a bunch of really nice eggplant. Looks like they didn't pick any new red beets, which we will pick more today. Got some nice green bell, red bell, more eggplant. And then this is what I brought back from market yesterday. We're gonna take again today, which there's nothing wrong with it. It's still nice, crispy, and fresh.
It's getting to that time of year now where everybody wants potatoes and cabbage.
So underneath here we have, well, we did have 6 crates of white and another 6 crates of red.
When we start off the season, not only because they're hard to pick do we only take a couple baskets, and then we move into a couple crates. Now we're taking, like I said, 5 to 6 crates a day. And hopefully starting today or even tomorrow, we're gonna be starting to bag the 50-pound bags, which everybody has been asking for like crazy. Truck's just about loaded. Mom, Dad, and Frank are down getting some collard greens yet.
In this bin we have a mixture of red seedless, yellow seedless, and yellow seeded. Then we have a bin of cabbage, or 3/4 of a bin of cabbage. And then all of our other produce, like tomatoes and peppers, kohlrabi, onions.
This market is kind of smaller than the one in Scranton, and it also doesn't go as long, so we don't pack near as big of a load. And the other thing is that our other truck wouldn't even fit on the Wilkes-Barre Square, so our yellow van is the only option, which works just fine. Dad just left for market, and Mom and I are now gonna bag some potatoes
For the farm market. For storage, and like for our markets on Scranton and Wilkes-Barre, we'll always bag them dirty, but Mom likes to bag them washed. So that's what we're doing right now. And usually we don't put in the baby little ones like this guy. We'll put in like the medium to larges, so probably anything from like this size and up. There's a little window there so you can see how they look, which obviously they look beautiful.
Look at these.
Yeah, these are
French
some of
fryers.
the biggest Evas we've had in a long time.
The nice thing about them being washed is that we can see if there's any bad spots or anything like that on them. When they're dirty, sometimes you'll miss a little green one, or it could have a bad spot, but that's just a chance people have to take. We do our best though, and we take our time. So then once the bag is finished, we'll close it up just like this. We have this little metal tie. It's got 2 little loops on it, so I can put that around. And then I have this bag tire right here with the hook on it. Pull it, turn, and that's it right there. I just got out here to the field. Frank's working on red beets.
Still getting some monsters, I see. Holy cow, that's huge.
Yeah. Monster
Is that your biggest one yet? Holy cow. Oh my goodness. It's gotta weigh like 6 pounds.
The varmint though.
It's a shame, yeah, it's just a bad spot. It's not from...
Yeah.
Holy
That
cow.
one too.
Now that's from a mouse. Probably chewing on it. Wow.
Yeah.
Is there a lot chewed on?
Yeah.
Is there?
What I'm doing is I'm piling them in front.
Okay. Are these good or are they bad?
Those are good right
Okay,
there.
good.
I'm finishing my pile that I made this morning.
They're beautiful.
Oh yeah, they are. There's still a lot to come by. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
still quite a ways from you.
If you can see through the weeds, still probably 75 yards of 4 rows of red beets.
Huge.
He's just going through the rows and cleaning them right down. This was a row right here. He is leaving maybe, I don't know, a couple here and there.
Yeah.
But for the most part,
Canning comes.
he can go right down the row.
One size you like for canning.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what people are doing with them and how they're canning them. So once they're pulled out, then he'll take them to the basket, trim them to like an inch or 2. That way they go through the washer nice. These are growing so big they're actually pushing each other out of the ground. That one's just in there by about 2 inches of root. This is some of the best beets we've had in years. They usually do half decent, but not straight down the row like this. So last night, Dad dug these Norwest potatoes, which is a yellow potato. These aren't as perfectly round and nicely shaped as the Evas are, but they're still very nice and a great storing potato. And so I think this is what we're gonna bag up today. We just wanna let them dry off good. That way we can shuck that mud off them and then they'll go in the bag nicely. He's thinking he did roughly around like 40 to 50 baskets. So we're gonna see. But like I said, we won't let them dry off. Probably another hour yet. Let that morning dew get off them and then they'll shuck nicer. So we're gonna try and get some cauliflower again out of the mid-season patch. Not monstrous, but nice. There you go.
That is beautiful.
If you like the shirts we're wearing and just want to support the farm, check out our website, Broyans Farm. We just got a whole new line of shirts in. We have gray, green, pink, blue, black, all sorts of colors. So if you're interested, go check it out. So Frank and I are moving into cabbage. Right now what I'm picking is Savoy. You can tell by the crinkly curly leaf. This is more of like a sweeter cabbage. Then right up here, we have, I don't know if it's called flat Dutch. I just call it the flat cabbage. It's got like a little bit of a crinkle to the leaf compared to like the regular. And these are huge, and so are the Savoy. And then as soon as I get done picking these, I'm gonna move up into the regular.
Oh, look at the size of those.
Yeah. And I'll show you how big they are. That guy's a little bit smaller. This one's enormous.
Yeah. That's probably the biggest one I've seen.
We're basically cleaning this field straight out the row. This is actually just regrowth here. This back row though we gotta cut yet. These are probably close to like 10-pound heads. We're gonna try getting some Brussels sprouts. They look really nice. They're nice from the bottom to the top, which is exactly what we want. See how this goes. I don't know if he trims them or plucks them off. It's been a lot better if I had the loppers.
Yeah, oh yeah. Makes for
There we go.
easier time.
See what Dad did before, which I thought looked nice, was he kind of just took and went like that.
Yeah.
and it looked nice. But I don't know. And there it is. You have to go.
Oh, almost.
This is what happens when you forget your loppers. There we go.
All right. And that's what it's all about. Brussels, I tell you.
Now we're gonna try and get some eggplant. Started off with the cabbage, then we topped it off with some purple heads or red heads, however you want to say it. Then we got Brussels sprouts. These were the first ones we got. Usually they should be a lot longer, but with the weird weather and the rain we've been having, they just, I don't know, grew different. And so they're a little bit stubby, but what's on there is nice. We got a couple trays of cauliflower, no purple this time, all just the regular white. I just finished up my first basket of the eggplant. Frank's going to town. Just finished his basket. I mean, they're just hanging thick. You almost don't even have to lift leaves for them now.
Nope. Hanging tough.
Here's one. People ask us at market, they say, do they have a lot of seeds in them? And the answer I give them is, how am I supposed to know? Like, that to me is an ideal eggplant. I would assume that the bigger eggplant you get, the bigger seeds are gonna be in it. But as far as more seeds go, I'm pretty sure as soon as they develop seeds, they have the same amount from the time they're little till they get as big as they're gonna get. They just get larger in size, not more seeds. It's a nice one. You have to get. Mom and I are picking up the potatoes. These are just absolute giants. Do you know how many baskets there was altogether?
I told him it was around 35.
We're moving into cantaloupe. And see what we can find. That's a good one. I know that one might be bad. Just be careful.
Yeah.
The bad?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how this one is either.
I'm not even gonna attempt it.
That one seems to be okay. We got tons of beautiful watermelon. What's that?
Tons of those.
Yeah. And they're nice and ripe. Little guy, but it's ready. Why don't you get closer to him?
Tippy canoe.
Well, you
Like-
you moved closer to me. You weren't that close.
Mom and Frank are washing red beets. The ones that Frank got earlier. Then here's the potatoes. We're gonna bag most of these, if not all of them. Look at this red beet. Oh my goodness. That's enormous. This is a normal red beet if you're wondering. And then over here is the bin of yellow we got with one red. And then here is the bin of red. Then in the cooler, we have the cantaloupe. We ended up getting a lot more cantaloupe than we thought. We took 7 crates, ended up getting 3/4 of a bin. We just piled them up high. There's a bin of cabbage. I already started packing a skid for tomorrow morning. That way we have less to do. That's all peppers and eggplant. And then here is the Brussels sprouts that we got earlier. This is definitely my new way to pick Brussels sprouts. I absolutely love them looking like that. We're gonna bag more potatoes now for the Scranton Farmers Market tomorrow. We think these will be excellent to hold over the winter. They're not real muddy. And people are gonna be happy if they wanna make giant baked potatoes, French fries, anything like that. And so those 2 Frank just got done. We already got these 5 done, weighed and tied. And now I'm gonna go through and tie some more. These are just a little bit more difficult though because we're working with like very thick paper, basically cardboard almost.